kitchen is fitted. We have...
Meet Lagos new homeowner, Ejiro Torisheju. He's one of the lucky few that have bought flats in this newly built residential complex, thanks to a mortgage scheme by the Lagos state government. In a city with a housing deficit of around 4 million and where millions don't own their own homes, this is a dream come true for Ejiro.
It's been my dream actually to own my own home, especially own a home before I get to 40. I'm going to be 40 next year, so I'm excited about that.
It's an excitement shared by his family, who can't wait to move in.
I pass here every day when I carry my son to school, and I tell him, I said, this is where we're going to stay, and he keeps, Daddy, when are we moving to our new house? So, and it gives me so much joy, that I'm happy, he's happy, my whole family is happy.
Ejiro and others who would be living here have now joined the small league of 25% homeowners in a country of over 150 million people. Nigeria needs at least 17 million more housing units to be able to address its housing challenge, but funding has always been the big issue. The government says it needs at least 56 trillion Nigerian naira to be able to fix the country's housing deficit. In Lagos, the country's most populous city, with a perennial housing challenge, the state government has now set up a special mortgage scheme for residents to be able to own their own homes without much hassles. The process of owning a home through the scheme is actually fairly simple. Everything is done online. All an intending applicant needs to do is go online, collect the form. After collecting the form, fill the form, submit this form, and there's a pre-qualification process that has to take place. Apart from that, there's also what is called the mortgage calculator. So an intending homeowner knows how much they'll be contributing as equity and how much the mortgage will be. The mortgage actually spans over 10 years at 9.5% interest rate. After all that process is completed, a lucky draw is then held to pick successful applicants. The essence of the draw, according to officials, is ensuring transparency because demand outweighs supply.
If your name is picked, you now go through the mortgage, what we call post-draw system process, the mortgage assessment, which is done by LBIC. Once you've gone through that, you've passed that, then you sign, at closing you sign on your documentation and you become a homeowner.
Ejiro went through this entire process and paid the mandatory 30% equity contribution to become a homeowner today. But it says the big catch for him was the interest rate of the mortgage facility.
It was very helpful because number one, which is most important, is single digits. You can't get that anywhere in Lagos or anywhere in Nigeria.
While he makes preparation to move in, the government is not slowing down. It is setting aside 500 million naira every month to keep the scheme moving.
When you have a robust mortgage system, it grows your GDP. We're creating employment. The state is creating employment because the artisans, the builders, all those people involved in construction, that's employment. Then those that will be managing these schemes, that's another employment right there. So it's going to be a ripple effect.
More housing units are springing up as private investors are also cashing in on the construction boom in the state. But the country still has a mountain to climb if it hopes to make an impact in Nigeria's housing deficit. Badmo, CCTV, Lagos, Nigeria.